Bang, let's get it. Travis Hunter receptions line is at 3.5. Over the first few games, he's only covered this twice. Over the first, 5 games? However, he's heavily juiced to go over. The best price looks to be on Underdog. 57% odds chance to hit. All of the books have this juice to go over 3.5 receptions. His target share has gone up. In the last game, he had 7 targets for 4 receptions. We think that should be similar. I take Travis Hunter to go over 3.5 receptions. Will Lutz, the kicker for Denver, over 1.5 field goals made. Let's look at the first 5 games. He's hitting this 3 out of the first 5 games, hitting 2 field goals. In 3 of those games, I like Will Lutz to go over 1.5 field goals made. As you can see, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, DraftKings, MGM, Hard Rock, all have it heavily juiced. We take it on Underdog, over 1.5 field goals made for Will Lutz. Yo, Rashee Rice, reception line is at 56.5. This line got switched already. This is an alt line. Go to the normal line. It's at 64.5. But we don't like this one at all. It changed. I'm removing Rashee Rice from the play. Let's go to Cam Skatable. His reception line is at 17.5. Now, if you look at the last 5 games, this doesn't happen frequently. However, most of the books had this heavily juiced. Pinnacle at a buck 173 to go over. MGM 150. Who is this? Boya or Bavado at 170. We take it on Dabble to go over 17.5 receiving yards. Bang, let's get it. Yo, Matthew Stafford passing completions at 21.5. Look at the last 5 games. This happened 3 out of the last 5 games. I don't want to look at the Rams versus Baltimore. You're not gonna see much. 2023, and then last season, but 21.5 completions. I don't even know how I feel about this one. It's not extremely juiced by a lot of the books. The best price will be on Underdog. I think I'm staying away from the Matthew Stafford joint as well. Yo, Kyron Williams to go over 2.5 receptions. Yo, 2 weeks ago for San Francisco, he had 10 targets and 8 receptions. And then versus Baltimore, he had 2 targets, 2 receptions. The books like him to go over. Sleeper 172, ParlayPlay, even FanDuel at a buck 158. The best price has to be at Underdog if you like the over 2.5 receptions for Kyron Williams. Bang, let's get it. Hey, Tucker Craft. Tucker Craft reception line is at 3.5. And he hasn't done it consistently. The targets haven't even really been there. He had 7 targets one game, and then 4 targets, 5 targets, 2 targets in the last game for Cincinnati. And then the books like him to go over. I would like to see what the plus money is under 3.5 receptions. I think he gets like 3, 4 targets, 2 catches probably. But I'm not a fan of this one either. If anything, I think I like the plus money the opposite way. What does Hard Rock have it? Under 3.5 at plus 105. Still favorite to go over. I just don't like the play. Hey, Jordan Love passing completions at 18.5. I think I like this one. Look at the last 5 games. You can see he hit it in 3 of the last 5 games. And that's also probably an alt line. Let me go see what the real line is. It ain't 18.5 no more. It's 19.5. And now we don't like it at all. Moving on. I'm going to Saquon Barkley. Reception line is at 2.5. Over the last 5 games, he's covered this a couple of times, but the targets is not really there. As you can see, 3 targets in back-to-back games. We want him to have 3 receptions. I'm not a fan of this one either. The books seem to be leaning over. The best price still at Underdog, but the Saquon Barkley with 2.5 receptions, I'm not sure I'm a fan of this one. I think he gets 2 receptions. I don't see him getting 3 if he doesn't get more than 5 targets, but the books like it. Heavy, Fliff, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, DraftKings even. The best price is at Underdog if you like the over. What the Hard Rock have it at? At a buck 155 to go over? I might take this under, bro, at plus 120. I'm not positive. Let's go to Daily Grind Fantasies and see what they do. I'm going to start with Dabble. Yo, first-time users use code RICO. Get $10 free at sign-up. As you can see, we got a ton of plays, but a ton of them are not extremely valuable. I look for these straight as Hard Rock lines and Dabble lines seems to match up a bit. But again, nothing extremely valuable. It looked like the NBA starts on the 21st. I thought it was the 22nd, but I can't wait for that. I missed the daily videos. You can only make the daily videos during NBA or MLB season, so that's kind of where we at with that. Underdog seems to have a little more value, but you're gonna find those fantasy scores. The fantasy scores are not. I don't give it as much weight as the rest of the lines because all the other books don't carry or give them as much weight. But as you can see, nothing for the NFL. That's a college football play. Pittsburgh's quarterback passing and rushing yards under 308. That might be interesting, but outside of that, it looks like they already gearing up for the NBA on Underdog. And then on Prize Picks, I'm not positive if we have anything. I didn't check Prize Picks. I haven't been grinding on Prize Picks for a minute, but it looks as if all of the value is on the NBA. Look, we got games from the 21st. The 21st, that's opening night. I'm pretty positive, but I think that'll do it. I'm really Rico. You already know. Let's get this dough, bruh. Peace. I'm out.